Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. So I'm gonna do a full face using all Wet n Wild products, and I think they're new products. I went on their website and I went under the new, like the new stuff, and I found a few stuff that I wanted to try out. This is not gonna be like a full review, but I'm gonna try my best to like describe what I like and what I don't like, what worked and what didn't work, and all that. So alright, so I'm gonna just jump right into it. And I seen this primer, but I wanted to get more of a mattifying primer, but I couldn't find one. So I got the water drop primer, and it's in the coconut, and that's this one. And it looks like a cream. It's not like silicone or anything. It looks more like a cream. It smells like coconut butter. Eek. I don't know. I don't really like the smell. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the smell, but it does feel like it's moisturizing. All right. For the eyebrows, I already used their Wet n Wild, like the micro pencil, I think. So they had the new pomade, and that's this. So that's what it looks like. And I got it in the color medium brown. And I usually like the micro pencils more than cream, because my hand can get a little heavy. But let's see. Alright, so I'm not gonna go into detail with the eyebrows, but I just used this angled brush to apply the product onto my eyebrows, and I just did my normal eyebrow fill-in routine, I guess. I just went in and I started on the bottom and just filled in like the little bit of the sparse areas. And I don't use too much product when I do my eyebrows, because my eyebrows are already dark, so I don't really like making them too dark. So I just went in and then I filled in the tail, because I do have like a little bit of a bald spot there, just to fill that in and make it look more even. And I just filled in the top just with like the remaining product that I had on the brush. I didn't really go in with extra product for that, but I did like the color a lot. It matched perfect for my my hair color. And then I just cleaned them up with some of the Wet n Wild concealer and a concealer brush, and I actually used that as the base as well. Alright, so for the eyes, I'm going to use this new palette. It's not a new palette, but it's a new like color scheme. It's called the Glamour Squad. So I'm going to take the transition color, and that's this one, with a Morphe 433. I'm going to put that right in my crease. So that's why I said this wasn't really gonna be like a first impressions of like the new products. I know, like I like the formula of the eyeshadow palettes. It was just a different color scheme, and I kind of like this color way more than the other transition colors that they have in the other palettes. And this one actually has a black. So this one is really good to travel with, because it has a black, a transition with like medium tone brown. So alright, so I'm gonna take the Morphe 506, and I'm gonna take this color right here and add that to the inner and outer. I think I'm gonna do a halo again. So I just added that to the inner and outer corner with a Morphe 506, I think, and then just connected the inner and outer corner with the crease, and I just added a little bit of color, and I did that on both eyes. And then I went in with that same brush in this dark reddish brown, and I did the same thing I did with the previous color. I added it to the inner and outer corners, and I added it into the crease just to deepen it up a little bit. Alright, so I think I'm gonna leave it like this and then go in with that that liquid glitter. Liquid eyeshadow. So the one I'm gonna use is the gold one, of course. I'm gonna swatch both of these. So the pink one is called Fairy Tale. I don't know if you can see that. You can see it better like when you move it around. And the gold one is called Cashmere Love. See, so this one has a little bit more like glitter to it, more sheen. So I think I'm gonna just go right on my lid. It's like a little shiny, but I don't know. See if I pack it on. It seems like when you wipe, the color comes off. Maybe if I just tap it on and like not wipe. Yeah, I think when you tap it on a little bit. And I want to let it dry because I have slightly hooded eyes, so they transfer a lot. I'm just gonna blend out the edge. Alright, so for my inner corner highlight, I'm gonna take this small detailed brush and this color right here, add that into my inner corners. Because even though when I do a halo eye, I do like my inner corners highlighted. This color is not coming off as bright as I thought it was gonna be. Up close, like the eyeshadow does look pretty, but you could see a little bit of like where I wiped and it came off. But from far away, it looks okay. Alright, so I just went in and popped on some lashes because Wet n Wild does not have cute lashes. So I just used my regular demi wispy lashes that I always use. So the primer left me like pretty hydrated and it doesn't feel greasy, so I kind of like that feeling. So my skin is really oily, so I don't like anything greasy. Alright, so I'm gonna jump right into the face, and I have their new foundation stick in soft beige. I just winged it. I just got one color. Hopefully it works. And that's in the Photo Focus foundation. So the color looks pretty good. Pretty good match. And this definitely does not smell like their regular Photo Focus foundation. That smells like pink. Oh, and I got their sponge. It's like the little makeup sponge. I'm gonna wet it and then see how that works. Alright, so I wet their sponge and it feels pretty good. It kind of feels like my my Real Technique sponge and my Eco Tools sponge, so that's a good thing. So I'm gonna start by blending this out with a brush first. It's blending in really good. I mean, it dried up a little bit because I had to wet my sponge and change my battery. But it does feel good. I don't know what the claims are for this foundation, but I'm assuming it's the same as like the regular foundation, except it's just in stick form. And against this, I don't have a they didn't have a new concealer that I know of, but I'm just gonna use their old concealer, the Photo Focus concealer. like this point on the sponge because it gets like right in here. Wait a minute. It looked like the sponge was taken off my, like every time I pressed down, it looked like it came off. So I feel like it did come off around here. I don't know why. I think it was a sponge. So I never really had a problem with this concealer. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this sponge. I did feel like it took some of the foundation off. So I'm gonna try that again later on another day to see if it was the sponge. So what I really was excited for was the translucent powder. They have a translucent powder now, and it's this one, and it's pretty big, and I have the color in translucent. I don't remember if they had like a different like a more colors in their translucent line. And this one has like a slight tint to it. It's not like all the way white. And just apply it all over to set my foundation. This is reminding me of the Laura Mercier powder, the translucent one, and the Maybelline Fit Me powder. They kind of like mix. So I really like that primer. I feel like I was a little scared because usually primers like that leave me kind of like I could feel the oil coming in even when I'm doing my makeup. Like if I do my eyes first and then do my face, I could see the oil coming in already, but I didn't see anything with this one. So far I do like the finish of it. It leaves me pretty matte, and it doesn't look too cakey. Like I feel like my nose always looks like this, and I feel like after a while like my oil start kicking in and it's fine. But so far I like it. Alright, so I'm gonna jump right back into the eyes to finish them off, and I'm just gonna do the same thing I did on top on the bottom. I really do like this palette. Like I like the whole color. I mean, it's neutrals like always, but I think it's so pretty. For bronzer, I have the new bronzer, the new Color Icon bronzer in Sunset Striptease, and that's this one. And it looks like a shiny bronzer. I don't know. So I think I'm gonna be on the safe side and use their old bronzer first, and then go in with a little bit of that bronzer, because this one does look more like a light, like glowy bronzer. And you know what? It's fine. You know, I'll just still try and use that one first, and then maybe I could just contour with the other one. So this one's pretty. I like the color, but it is a little bit light. But I feel like someone with like lighter skin tone would be too orange. Alright, so it does like emphasize my texture right here. I guess because it's glowy. So I'm just gonna go in with this one. A little bit. And for blush, I got the new Rose Champagne. I don't know if this one's new, but it's this. This is not coming up on me. It's just making it look shiny. I don't like that one. Alright, so for highlighter, I got this new highlighter. It's like a big, loose highlighter in I'm So Lit. And it's like a gold. Let's see if I swatch it. So since this is a loose highlighter, I'm gonna wet my brush and then apply it. That is cute. That is really pretty. It's really shiny, but it's really pretty. Oh my god, I forgot about this pigment I had. It's called Mary. It's this pigment. It's like a white, like a really white gold. I'm gonna use that and I'm gonna put that in the inner corners. So I have this new Perfect Pout lipstick in Bare Your Soul, and it's these. So it's like a nude color. I got the new gel lip liner. I got this one in the color Bare to Commit. It's going on really smooth. I like this color a lot. But I'm obsessed with nudes, so. With this right on top of it. So this one's like more of a warm nude. I think my makeup came out so cute. And I really like this highlighter. But I like the palette a lot. And I like the lip products a lot. And the highlighter left me nice and glowing. And the foundation so far is good. Let's see how it looks later on. I'm not gonna do a wear test, but, and I did like the eyebrow product, except the brush that came with it. So I'm gonna just have to use my own brush. Oh, and I did not like these. Nope. They left me too shiny. Like I can see my pores. In person, they look very emphasized. But I'm just gonna deal with it for today. I don't feel like, I try to add like more of a matte blush on it, but it didn't work, so I'm gonna just leave it the way it is. And this too, I like the color, but I don't like the fact that it was like coming off when I was freaking trying to apply it. But I do see a little bit of like specks right here, so I don't know after a while if it's gonna like flake down. So hopefully it doesn't, but the color came out nice. I just had to like tap it on instead of rubbing it on with the brush. I do like the way the eyeshadow came out. It came out really cute. Alright, so that's it for this full face using all Wet n Wild products, and I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video.